Alright, I'm back. This time, harder and longer than ever. There's a drink. Anyways, I'm learning to use my equipment a little bit better here. I learned how to make the lighting adjustment. I learned how to do the focus adjustment, and I reposition myself. And then I get the different microphone here. Can you hear me better? I hope so. Anyways, I'm stepping up my production. Yes, cheers. Here we go. This is for your guts. Happy drinking. Alright. The thing is, if you don't just do it, you don't do it, and that's pretty much half the battle, is just doing it. If I do it better, and it gets better, and then other people, if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, oh well. Fun times. Let's just go ahead and dive into why I call bullshit on the Trucifer. It's Trump and Lucifer. The Trucifer Rising episode that we all get to witness on the reality TV. Today, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Wednesday. So what was it, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, Donald Trump was at Butler. I do hope to get my buddy Raham Nakam, whatever his name is for the podcast, on the audio here, maybe on the phone. He's a little video shy, but he is really one of my good buddies, one of my good wizards. I have a handful of wizard friends that I call wizards. We see the world deeper, in a bigger scope than most people. You know, reality is stranger than fiction. I wish people would understand this, because you don't need to make things up. Life and reality is insane now, especially now. We live in the Twilight Zone, I swear to God. Ever since COVID's, it's just the Twilight Zone. That's why I have a little picture over there. It says Twilight Zone on my wall, because it is. But I'll probably do another episode. Probably this one and one more. I don't really have any notes. I just remember what I watched and the stuff I've been reading. So anyways, I wake up, my mother calls me. She likes to inform me of the current events. She's like, "Did you hear? They shot Donald Trump." I'm like, "Whoa, is he dead?" No, he's not dead. What happened? He got hit in the head. I was like, "The head wound! It's here! The head wound is here! Yes!" My whole life, like I said before in my other video, I was raised Christian. I've been studying Revelation for over 30 years. I've seen it all, heard it all, read it all. Sure, there's probably more, but I've done enough. I've done enough to understand what I'm doing and thinking and seeing here. And I've been waiting ever since COVID's and the world shut down and the global bullshit. Oh, and the goddamn Bitcoin crap. Oh my God. That's a whole other episode, is the damn Bitcoin religion. I don't even want to get in it now, but that's a whole thing. I've been waiting for the head wound. Finally, Saturday, I get the call. So, anyways, I read about it. I'm like, I don't know. And I watched the video. I'm not sure if you've watched the video. I don't know if it's changed since then. But anyways, the video I saw, Donald Trump on the stage. You know, his Trumpers behind him. And he's like, I mean, he's not saying anything. And he turns his head and you hear it. He's like, and he falls down. I was like, oh, they did it. He's dead. He's dead. And then he stood up. I was like, whoa. I thought that dude was dead. But he stood up. He's alive. Oh, I should probably have the verse. Damn, I'll find it. I wonder if I can hit pause. I don't want to make a pause. Anyways, so I watch it, and I'm like, who shot him? Like, I'm a grown-up. I was in the military. I own guns. I've done things. I've seen things. Real things, fake things, movie things. And I'm watching. So he's yapping. You hear bad little bullet noises. Okay, fair enough. That could be real or fake, whatever. I'm not too worried about the bullet noises. But the people behind him just are like, they're oblivious anything's happening. Like, no one has clearly been shot next to, so, if someone got shot next to me, like, oh shit, you're hit. They'd be screaming, but they don't know what's going on. Donald Trump goes down. What was it? 30 seconds. I didn't quite time it. My internal clock says 30. I should probably time it, maybe for a more extensive video. But I already know. He ducked down behind the podium. Now, one, either they got trained to do it himself, or my guess is there's at least two people. If I was going to fake this as a movie maker, I would have two makeup effects people down there that we've already rehearsed this event at least 10 times, maybe more, where it comes down, we have the goop and shit ready, we both apply it, we look at it, we do the timer, he gets up, we do the image, we take a look at it in post, and we go, does that look right? Will that pass? Will that do it? We have a meeting about it, we change the blood a little bit, we do the mixture better, and eventually we have it down and we're ready to do it live. Because you can't fake real. You can fake real, but you can't fake real. It's fake. If I fake kill you, I fake kill you. You're not really dead. If I really kill you, you're really dead. And it looks dead. At some point, it's real. But if you're not dead, at some point, something, your skin color, your temperature, your breathing, your eyelashes, something, your blood consistency, something is off that proves you're not dead, that proves it's not real, that proves it's a movie, that proves it's fake. And but most people, yes, they don't know how to fake a lot of things, but I've been doing fake things for well over 30 years. So for me, anyways, I can see it, and it stinks to high heaven. So, again, I wish I would have a more preparation here, but we got a guy who they say is 200-300 yards away, meters, 3 feet. That's what, a football field's 100 yards, 100 meters. So I don't even know if I've even shot an AR that far and hit a target. I can't remember if I even do something like that. I don't think my targets are that far. I would have a problem shooting something beyond the football field. And I've got 30 years experience, 40 years experience with guns. So anyways, someone is far away. Okay? And unless you're some sort of expert with some sort of expert weapon, you're probably not going to hit your target. You're probably going to suck. So that's the number one problem. Number two is I know if I was in the Secret Service, and I'm not, and I haven't been trained, but if I was, I have some training, and I can get it, that I would probably look at every roof anywhere near. Am I screaming? Anywhere near the stupid podium. I mean, that's just common sense, right? It's the age of drones. You telling me these fucking millionaires with the fucking $1 million security don't have an army of drones buzzing around? Like the podium's here, all the drones would be just going, watching. How about patrols? How about people? How about those fucking stupid snipers? I mean, you're telling me you didn't have this roof covered? And now we're seeing videos of people that saw the guy, blah, blah, blah. Another thing, they have unlimited money. Not your money. Not you. You have to work and save it. You have to spend it on your budget. They have unlimited money. They can hire as many actors, as many extras, as many background people as they want. They could have an army of psychopathic assholes waiting on an island anytime for anything, and just populate any location with agents. Just Google it right now. I think there's, what was it, 300,000 people work for the government officially? 300,000 government employees officially? How many off the books? How many from other people's governments are you using? How about other buddy referrals? Anyways, you're telling me Trump is here, the only roof around is here, and no one's got it covered. Oh, but they do. They got the guy here waiting to shoot the guy there. Anyways, Donald Trump, you hit the bullets, and I guess they killed the guy? I don't know how Trump would know or his little agents would know that are scrambling for him. But I know this much. You get shot, you go down. Guess what you do? You low crawl your ass off the stage as fast as possible. Your agents cover you with their armor-plated bodies and they drag your ass off stage. You don't pop up and then wave your fist, get surrounded with your head exposed with the American flag behind you, and do your thing with no wincing like your ear just got shot, right? I think if my ear got shot with a bullet, I do believe I would be in a lot of pain. And I do believe I've cut this ear with scissors, and I think it's even got a damn scar now. Snipped it, and it was very painful. It was bled, and I was not happy. And oh my goodness, not good. But I think if a bullet, are they trying to tell me that this dude shot a bullet and it just skimmed? I can't wait to see Trump's ear in the future and see what kind of damage is on that fucking ear. I hope they actually take him to a plastic surgeon and cut a chunk out of his ear. I really hope so. He needs to put a little sacrifice into this fucking skit if he wants it to land. But you're telling, because from the pictures, I didn't see any parts of his ear missing or anything bleeding after the fact of the blood there. It wasn't still going drip, drip. It wasn't a wound anymore. It was just a bloody effects mess. But you're telling me it just skimmed here? Or it didn't go through here. That's $1 million wound. If he was Forrest Gump, he'd get $1 billion wound. And the other bullets, I don't know where they went. I can't get a straight answer out of the news reports. And I'd imagine that this bullet here would maybe kill someone behind him. I don't know. Didn't seem to from the video I saw. I would need to see more evidence other than random guy, random 20-year-old, that's a child, especially in today's time. 20-year-old child dude has a beef with a Donald Trump who's been out of office for 4 years. So the kid would have been 16 the last time Trump was in office. What beef would a 16-year-old have with a guy who hasn't been president for 4 years? So then Trump would be president when the kid was 12. A 12-year-old is not caring. This doesn't even make sense. 20-year-old would-be assassins? That's the thing. No matter what they show or what evidence, I'm just not going to buy it. Because I know they got the money, they got the resources, they got the ability to cover it up. Now remember, guys, I'm just the messenger. Please don't come kill me. If you would like to hire me for my services to help your next hoax be better, you should hire competent movie makers, and I'll gladly help you make a better, movie magic for the people. Because I could use the extra money here. Rome had a saying. This is Rome, which the sun never set on Rome. Let those who wish to be fooled be fooled. Let those who wish to be fooled be fooled. if you don't want to know the truth, if you don't want to know your history, if you don't want to know how things really work, then be fooled. No one's going to go, you're a fool, I'm going to look out for you. Now, that's what the Democrats, that's what they tried to sell. Go be a clown and we'll look out for you. And the clowns love to fucking go clown because someone's going to come watch and take care of them. Go be a retard. Color your hair, pierce your body, tattoo your skin, dance around, change your gender, be a clown. We're going to look out for you. That's the devil. Trump's Lucifer. You know, Trump rushed that vaccine because the vaccine had to happen because Satan and Lucifer do want a domination. But the difference is Lucifer will let you make a decision somewhat. And Lucifer respects wisdom somewhat. Satan wants to just lie and destroy and gut you. So, Biden mandated the vaccine. Take this thing. I don't know what it is, really. It's new. It's not really tested. But you gotta do it. I'm gonna mandate you. I mandate you. America, world, I mandate you. Trump made it. Biden mandated it. Set him up, knock him down. But I gotta give Trump respect. He didn't force it. He didn't mandate it. He said, let you have it if you want to have it. It's there. Take it. That's the thing nobody talks about. And that's the difference. And that's why people are flocking to Trump. Because he's the good cop versus the bad cop. Again, depending. Anyways, please don't kill me for blowing your cover. No one's going to listen to this podcast anyways. I seriously doubt I'll have more than 10 views on it. So, if you happen to see it, AI Trump, please don't kill me, Q. That's a whole other story, too. All right, but, so yeah, really. 20-year-old makes no sense. The location makes no sense. The instantaneous death makes no sense. The bullet just grazing the ear with no real damage makes no sense. The photographer, now I'm a photographer. I've been taking 500,000 pictures my entire lifetime, okay? And I know to take a picture of a bullet is damn near impossible, especially randomly like that. Now, me and my friends, we have videotaped bullets before, but the various circumstances and very tight situations and setups, and very rarely, definitely not a rifle. It was a low-grain pistol round, of slow coming out right out of the barrel with a high-speed camera and the right angle with the right lighting. So it can be done, but randomly, I'm just taking pictures, and I catch the bullet. I think it's the same bullet that went through his ear. I mean, the $1 billion wound and then the $1 billion picture. I mean, someone played the lottery, for God's sakes. This guy is going to win the Mega Millions. Come on, do it now, play. And then the flag and the people huddling him just right and the good pose. And then the fist. I have no pain because it's fake. If I got shot in the ear, I would be going, fuck that. I would be scared. I would be low crawling. Oh yeah, why are these Secret Service guys not tackling him to the ground and dragging his dumb ass off of the stage? He's getting up. My shoe. Oh, I need my shoe. My shoe. Oh, look, my head's sticking up. How do they know there's not more than one more shooter? Or two shooters? Or three shooters? I mean, what is going on here? Someone who fakes things and sets things up sees the design. They had meetings. One random low nutter, a good camera op, go ahead and get the bullet, a grazed ear, just enough blood, just enough right situation. He can wear the Band-Aid at the convention in a day or two. Oh, glorious. This attempted assassination just elevates him. Bravo, Mr. Trump. Bravo. Propaganda is a very good tool in the game of chess. Like I said before, if I was Donald Trump, I would fake an assassination too. You win the popular, you get the empathy, you get the support, you get the give the guy a break. You get to get, oh my God, he almost died. Oh my God, maybe it's a miracle. Maybe God chose him. Maybe God twisted the bullet. Maybe he curved the bullet. I mean, you take the news, all the bad stuff gets looked down over the good now, the survival story. I mean, it's geniusly smart chess. Yeah, if you're gonna, good job faking that. Bravo. You're winning. He's going to win. Donald Trump will be president by a landslide. Like I said before, I'm not a fan of Trump or Biden. I'm not for either side. But seriously, Donald Trump's administration has never done anything to affect me. Building a wall, allowing legal marijuana here in Texas here, opening the parks up for the veterans for free. I mean, there's a few other things, I'm sure. But I never felt done dirty by Trump. I know, I'm sure he's done some bad things. Of course he has. But this Biden creature, just like a demonic ghoul. I just can't stand the vapid dead eyes and the rotting corpse meat puppet. That's what they did. They made the Satanist so debased. They made him so degenerate, so weird sexually and transgenderly and agendally and all this gross, dirty shit that most normal people don't like. Again, you're free to be who you are. I'm not going to judge you on that, you personally. But the agenda bastards, the ghouls running the show up there, I don't like them. They gotta go. But that's the trick. Because now, who can replace Lucifer? That's not a good vote. Changing the Satan devil for the Lucifer is the same thing. It's just different. It's a different evil. It's a different way. But maybe that's the problem here, folks. Maybe we can't get out of it. Maybe, Veil 1 is the base monopoly operating system here on Earth. Monopoly level 1 is what the rest of the veils are stuck to. Kind of like your chakras. There's a base chakra. Without the base chakra, you can't go to a crown chakra if you're not having sex. If there's no base chakra making people and making relationships happen, if there's no fire in your basement, how do you elevate? You know, 12 disciples, 12 steps, 12 months, 4 seasons, 1 sun, 1 moon, 1 black sun, Saturn, L, Israel. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here on Earth, if it's lessons, or if it's blessings, or if it's a prison, or what it is. It seems some people have a great time, some people have an okay time, some people have a worse time. Sometimes you have an okay time and then a bad time. But it does seem that this place is entirely full of lessons, and they don't end even in your death is a lesson, right? So it's lessons, but I'm just trying to give some peace of mind for anyone that's above Veil 1 and losing their minds because we just have to keep watching the same shit show play out that we could get out of. People want to say, oh, we can make the world heaven, we can elevate the earth. But if people don't get it, like, this is heaven and this is hell, so left, right, up, down, duality, and this is the middle, this is earth, this is the place where you get a little bit of heaven, you get a little bit or a lot of hell, I believe, and this is the middle ground where the physical manifestation is occurring. Your little ego exists. Whether your ego goes beyond death, I don't know. We like to think so because we love our flesh. We love our things. We don't want them to go or die, you know? But everything dies. It all dies. That's part of life. This place is not permanent, right? So, I don't know. We're watching a shit show, guys, and it looks to me like Donald Trump survived a head wound because it says in the Bible verse, there's just many Bibles and many same verses and many translations, it says, as it were. His head wound seemed deadly as it were. That's one of the ways it's written in the Hebrew, Greek, blah, blah, blah. You know, argue about it. But why don't you get the gist? Get the gist of the story, right? That's what people are missing. They're too much in the devil details and not getting the gist of the parable, the gist of the message. That's what I like to do. Like to look at the big scope of everything. Life, story, the Bible, whatever. What's the big point? And it appears to me that our great leader, which in another episode I'll have super details from my buddy Nakanaman, explaining all the reasons Trump is the antichrist, or would be antichrist. But the timing, it looks like we're in Revelation. It looks like we're in the end times. All the things are happening. Everything's lining up. The wars, the volcanoes, the destruction, the debauchery, the Babylon, the whore, all this stuff, the craziness, the upside down, the duality not working right or getting round right. And then he gets wounded in the head and he falls down dead. It looked to me. And he gets up miraculously. And now the world, you should read. Pull up your phone. I probably should have done that on this episode, but there's a lot of articles and people already saying miraculous, Jesus, God, ordained, a miracle. We love him. He's amazing. He's God. He's gonna be God. People are saying the craziest shit already about this guy and what just happened to him. It's all going along ironically with what the Bible seems to be saying. So I believe this was the head wound, and it could be a fake head wound. It doesn't say John saw a real or a fake head wound. He just saw what the head of the beast looked like, and that something happened to it. You got to divorce yourself from your preconceived ideas and your preconceived wording and your preconceived bullshit you've heard for 25 years and take in reality as it is now, as it's coming now. God works in mysterious ways. God is a great script writer. God is writing 8 billion scripts simultaneously to play out in a fated Monopoly game playing field that we think we have an illusion of freedom. And we're here just all to witness. Some of us are aware, some of us are not, some of us are degrees. In 180 degrees of awareness, some people know exactly, like one dude, and someone down here knows nothing. And then maybe I'm over here in this end over here where I have a lot of clues and I think I see it. And maybe you're here in the middle, maybe you're here down here. But I'm just trying to say for everyone who's been evolved or elevated or through the veils, that we do not need to fall for this and start voting and believing and falling down veils, going to veil 1 here and being sucked into the politics and pulled into it because it's going to get ugly. It is Lucifer, Trucifer, Trump. He's going to turn into a maniac once he's in power. Granted, we want him to now. Because of this other side, the devils have been acting crazy and going nuts. Someone stop him, but there is no good guy. There is no Jesus here. There is no Thor. There's no Iron Man, no Batman. There's nobody, but we get to Trump. And he seems to be the only choice. So guess what? Put your hope in him to stop the Satanist. Get the Lucifer to beat the Satanist. It's very tempting. So, read your own homework. Watch plenty of videos. Have some discernment. Listen repeatedly to things. Watch my next podcast. And I seem to be doing 30 minutes. I seem to be able to pontificate quite a long time. And I'm right there at 29 and 40 seconds. I'm going to hit the stop button right at 30. So thank you for tuning in again. That was my specific episode on the Trump. I probably rambled a bit, but thank you for coming around. I'll make another one here. It's time now. I've been motivated to open my damn mouth and speak. Hasta la vista.